top stories today. The National Judicial Institute has tasked judicial officers in the country to be mindful of the vulnerabilities faced by women, children, and marginalized communities in the adjudication of justice in the digital era. Britain's unemployment rate has reached the highest level since August 2021, official data showed today Tuesday, with businesses facing a UK tax hike and US tariffs. And in sport, Liverpool are progressing in negotiations to sign Bayer Leverkusen right back Jeremie Frimpong, according to football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. My name is Chioma Victoremeka. Welcome to the news. Now the news in full. The National Judicial Institute has tasked judicial officers in the country to be mindful of the vulnerabilities faced by women, children, and marginalized communities in the adjudication of justice in the digital era. The Institute Administrator, Justice Abdullahi, said this in Uyo during the workshop on digital rights held in Ikotepene, Akwa Ibom State yesterday Monday, with the theme Upholding Justice in the Digital Era, Strengthening Judicial Capacity on Digital Rights and Cyber Governance. The workshop is organized by Paradigm Initiative, a non-governmental organization committed to digital advocacy in collaboration with the National Human Rights Commission and the National Judicial Institute in support of the Netherlands Embassy in Nigeria. It aims to strengthen the capacities of judges and judicial officers with knowledge, skills and tools to handle judicial rights cases effectively while upholding human rights within the Nigerian context. Away from that story, we move to aerospace, where the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Kayamo, has unveiled a new insurance policy to transform Nigeria's aviation sector, with the revised regulations specifically designed to ease aircraft financing and support the growth of local airline operators. The minister announced this in a signed statement by the spokesperson to the ministry, Odutayo Oluseyi, on Monday. The Commissioner for Insurance and NICOM CEO, Olusegun Omoshehin, said the Commission has fully embraced the initiative. Omoshehin emphasized the benefits of the new regulation, saying that the leasing of aircraft will give the airline operators the needed advantage required in procuring more aircraft, which will ultimately be to the advantage of Nigerians and other stakeholders. No fewer than 50 lecturers across the Nigerian public tertiary institutions have been indicted for sexual misconduct between April 2021 and April 2025. While some of the indicted academics, including professors, have been dismissed, others are currently facing disciplinary panels. The cases span universities and polytechnics nationwide, highlighting the widespread nature of sexual harassment in Nigeria's higher education system. A 2018 survey by the World Bank Group's Women, Business and Law Project found that 70% of female graduates in Nigeria had experienced sexual harassment in school, most commonly from classmates and lecturers. Still in education, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has engaged top IT experts and educational assessment professionals to investigate alleged technical glitches that marred the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. Now, in separate interviews with the students, some of the students on Sunday, some candidates blamed alleged technical glitches for the mass failure recorded in this year's UTME. In the result released by JAMB, 1.5 million out of the 1.9 million candidates who sat for the examination scored below 200 out of the total 400 marks. Popular Education Advocate and Chief Executive Officer of Educare, Alex Onya, announced on Sunday that thousands of students were ready to commence legal proceedings against JAMB. Responding to the concerns in a statement yesterday, Monday, JAMB spokesperson Dr. Fabian Benjamin said the examination body had hired experts to interrogate its system. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has projected that Lagos, Delta, Bayelsa, Cross River, Rivers and Akwa Ibom State will experience the highest number of rainy days in 2025, ranging between 250 and 290 days. Now, this was contained in the agency's 2025 seasonal climate prediction released yesterday, Monday. According to NiMet, the next category of state to record significant rainfall between 200 and 250 rainy days includes Ogun, Oyo, Ekiti, Osun, Ebonyi, Anambra, and Enugu. In the central region, states such as Niger, Kogi, Benue, Plateau, Nasarawa, Kwara, and the Federal Capital Territory are expected to record between 150 and 200 rainy days. For the northern states of Sokoto, Katsina, Zamfara, Kano, Jigawa, Yobe, and Borno, rainfall is projected to span between 110 and 150 days in the year. NiMet also forecasts that the total annual rainfall across the country will vary from 405 mm in the far north to 3,010 mm in coastal regions. The city of Onitsha came alive when the great pillars of Anambra Brothers commissioned the arena recently at the Trans-Nkisi layout Onitsha. The event attracted the executive governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, on proxy as he encouraged the club members and assured them of continued collaboration with the government. Speaking during the event, which attracted other creme de la creme of Anambra State, Chief Obinna Iyebu Obikubana expressed joy at the fact that Igbos now think of investing their wealth in the southeast. He also encouraged the move of brotherhood and oneness within Igbos. Commenting on the importance of the arena, the President General of Great Pillars of Anambra Brothers, High Chief Sir Francis Chukwudebe, expressed optimism that the presence of the club will bring growth, unity and oneness within Anambra people at home and in the diaspora. Speaking on the occasion, Sir Ejike Chris Uche, the PRO, Great Pillars of Anambra Brothers, noted that it was important for sons of Igbo extraction to plan towards the growth of Igbo land, that they will start with Onitsha as the commercial nerve center of the southeast of Nigeria. A guest at the event, Honorable Chukwudiegu Ufoka, expressed joy at the atmosphere, which according to him signifies the return of security in Anambra State, while appreciating Governor Charles Soludo for the job well done. The arena is a public hall where the public can gather for their event. It consists of halls, a large space of car parks, recreational centers for meetings, campaigns, and any other public events. The arena is located at number 1 Great Pillars of Anambra Brothers Trans-Nkisi layout, Onitsha. The Great Pillars of Anambra Brothers was founded by Chief Chukwudebe Francis and co-founded by Honorable Arinze Chukwukoye. The high point of the event was the award ceremony given to the patrons who pledged support and made donations towards the projects of the club. These patrons include Chief Vincent Udodi, Dr. Sir Ukeji, Chief Obinna Iyebu, Chief Dr. Chinedu Madubuko, Prince Nicholas Ukachuku, Chief Ebuka Ononkwo, Chief Cosmos Ogugwa Agabo. Away from that story, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria has announced that it has successfully airlifted over 9,000 Nigerian pilgrims, representing 19% of the total intending pilgrims for the 2025 Hajj, within the first 3 days of operations. This was disclosed in a statement issued yesterday, Monday, by the Commission's Assistant Director of Information and Publication, Fatima Sanda Usara. The development marks a significant improvement from the 9% recorded within the same period during the 2024 Hajj operations. The Vice President Kashim Shettima flagged off the 2025 Hajj airlift at the Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport in Imo State on May 9, marking the airport's first international operation. This year, a total of 64,188 pilgrims are expected to be airlifted to the Holy Land. According to the Commission, flight operators have concluded the airlift of pilgrims from Kogi, Oyo, Imo, and Abia State, with the exception of a few no-show pilgrims who will be accommodated on the mop-up flights. Away from Nigeria, we move right now. Britain's unemployment rate has reached the highest level since August 2021, according to official data today, with businesses facing a UK tax hike and US tariffs. The rate climbed to 4.5% in the first quarter, the Office of the National Statistics said in a statement. Now, that compared with 4.4% for the 3 months to the end of February, the ONS added. Tuesday's data covers the period before April's introduction of a hike to a business tax laid out in the Labour government's maiden budget in October. It also precedes a baseline 10% tariff imposed on the UK and other countries by US President Donald Trump last month. Finally, in sports, Liverpool is progressing in negotiations to sign Bayer Leverkusen right back Jeremie Frimpong according to our football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. In a statement today, Tuesday, via X, Romano revealed that the Premier League club have taken concrete steps towards securing the Dutch defender, including initiating talks with Leverkusen regarding the structure of his €35 million release clause. Romano added that discussions are also ongoing with the players' camp, with Frimpong showing strong interest in a move to Anfield. Frimpong played a key role in Leverkusen's Bundesliga winning campaign and has been on the radar of several top European clubs. Well, that's a wrap on the news this hour. A quick reminder of our top stories. We told you that the National Judicial Institute has tasked judicial officers in the country to be mindful of the vulnerabilities faced by women, children and marginalized communities in the adjudication of justice in the digital era. Britain's unemployment rate has reached the highest level since August 2021. Official data showed on Tuesday, with businesses facing a UK tax hike and US tariffs. Liverpool are progressing in negotiations to sign Bayer Leverkusen's right-back Jeremie Frimpong, according to football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Well, that's it on the news this hour. Many thanks for joining us here on TV Sapientia. My name is Chioma Victor. Thanks for watching. Have a great and a happy Tuesday. Bye-bye.